Hey guys, this is Donna, the Transdimensional Twin Flame and the Afterlife Artist. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek into my sacred space, the Pyramid of Light. This is a tent. Hold on. This is a tent that I put inside my living room. See, there's the living room. I was guided to make this sacred space because when meditating with my guides about what I had always wanted to do as a child, but never got to do. I realized one thing I never got was like my own little clubhouse. I always wanted like a tree house or a clubhouse. I wanted a tiny house in my parents' backyard before that was a thing. That wasn't a thing in the 70s. So that was another visionary thing that I wanted. I actually just wanted to live outside my parents' house. So I made this sacred space. It's a pyramid, which means it channels energy from the higher dimensions to this dimension. And this is where the concept of the Raven Afterlife Parties was born. I was sitting here minding my business. I wasn't even meditating. I was just sitting in here connecting with Chris and listening to music. But he had chosen the music. I didn't normally listen to the playlist that I had put on that day. But he told me to listen to that list, and every single song just started transporting me to my own wedding reception across the veil. And I was there. We were performing all these amazing songs on a golden lotus shaped band stage floating in the middle of a bay by our house on the other side. And all of our guests were floating around the stage in golden lotus shaped boats. And it was amazing. It was the best feeling I've ever had. It was true unconditional love from everyone there. Everyone's happy. Everyone is carefree. Everyone knows that everything that happened to us in our lives was for our highest good. And basically, at this point, on the other side, we're just like, we did it, y'all. You know, it's the best, most carefree feeling I've ever had. And I kept being transported to this party for 3 days. I could still be here and do things, but then if I would sit down for a minute and kind of zone out, I would just be taken right back to this party. And, Chris had promised me a wedding reception when we got married. We got married after he transitioned in 2021. And I said, it's not fair. I want a real party. My wedding was on Zoom. I had a few guests and one friend here, but that's it. It's not like, I didn't get to go on a honeymoon anywhere with him. I mean, I didn't get a reception or anything like that. And I know that he gets those things on his side of the veil, so I was jealous. And I said, it's not fair. I want a party too. I want to be with you. And he said, we're going to have that party. We're going to have that. And we're going to renew our vows. But I didn't know that I was going to get to do any of that while I was still physically alive, especially pretty quickly after we got married. I mean, it was 2023 in August when we had this party. And this was not the first time I had bilocated to a party. I started bilocating spontaneously in 2022. I didn't know what to call it. I was like, is that an out of body experience? Because I was fully awake, but I knew I didn't feel like I left my body. I just was somewhere else, but I was also in my body. And it turns out that's bilocation, which means you can be in two places at once. So anyway, surprise, surprise, I got to have my party now. And the reason is we were supposed to invent interdimensional parties and then share that with other people. Basically, we'll give you images of the party that I have seen already. We'll give you a playlist, and the images and the music both contain energy to help you get into the vibration of the other side so that you can also attend an interdimensional party. Now, it's going to be like a meditation. You might be dancing around. Like, I wasn't really meditating when it happened to me, but I'm also a very seasoned meditator and channeler. Um, I'm already well versed in all those things. So if you're not meditating that much, or you haven't done anything like this, or you don't really go on guided meditations or shamanic journeys where you have to visualize things, I suggest you start doing that. We'll also give you some tools. Like, I'm thinking a short guided meditation before the party to help you get into that mode. But really, all you need to do is sit quietly and meditate. Look at the images we've provided and listen to the music that we've provided. And you can do this as many times as you want. You don't have to just do it once. There's no linear time the same way on the other side. So that's why I got to visit my own wedding reception, which technically doesn't really happen until I transition. But I got to go to that day now because I can access any point in time that I want to. Because Chris and I can bend time. We're bending space time. And I've actually seen it. Um, I've seen us bend time and produce so much energy on the other side that it ripples. It ripples the world. So basically, I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek of my sacred space. We're going to be charging the crystals here. Tray during the party. And the crystals also contain the energy to help you get to the other side. And they're available for purchase after the party, if you're interested. But all these tools are just tools that we're giving you because they were given to us. And part of our mission is to help other people access the highest vibration possible for them, reunion with their loved ones, and an expanded state of consciousness where you realize the other side of the veil is just a vibration change. It's not that far away. All you have to do is learn how to raise your vibration and let go of any limiting beliefs that you can't do this. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you soon.